into the reaction view. And I kind of know what the habit is just by the thumbnail. It looks like it's going to be talking about waking up super early. If you guys don't know, I am damn near an advocate of waking up super early. It has so many benefits. But I'm going to let them talk before I talk, because y'all know I'm going to get the yapping. Make sure you like this video. Let's get into it. Let's push play.
5 years from now, you're either, wow, I really turned my life around, or,
Okay.
wow, I'm in the same position I was at 5 years ago. And guess what? It all comes down to one choice, not a lottery
choice.
ticket, not a TED Talk, not even that productivity app you downloaded and opened once.
Okay.
I'm talking about a decision so stupidly simple it sounds fake, but it's not. Because
Most of the things in life, bro, the simplest things be the most effective. But I'm going to let them talk.
this one choice decides whether you level up or loaf around. Welcome to the most expensive 9 minutes of your life. Every time you hit snooze, you're not just buying 9 more minutes of dream time, you're paying for it with your future. Seriously. Studies show your brain is up to 40% more focused in the first 90 minutes after waking.
Your brain is the most focused, 40% more focused, I think they said. Let's make sure we get the stat right.
Studies show your brain
Your brain is up to 40% more focused in the first 90 minutes after waking. Let me tell you how true this is. Whenever I wake up, bro, and I don't wake up at 5 because I like waking up at 5. I wake up at 5 because it's so beneficial, bro. I hate waking up at 5, genuinely. But once I'm up, I'm so glad that I'm up. I guarantee you, if you wake up early in your life, you're going to hate it once you wake up. But once you are actually up and alert, that's going to be the best moment of your life. If you never woke up early to get to work, to get to some type of work, and let me break this down as well. Some people probably like, bro, what am I waking up early to do? That is where a high income skill comes into play. A high income skill such as coding, web development, copywriting, YouTube content creation, what we teach on this channel. Waking up early, bro, 40%, as you can see, 40% more focused. Imagine if you could be 40% more focused on your goals, on your dreams, on your aspirations. I tell y'all this all the time. I want you to visualize with me right quick. Imagine yourself have achieved every goal that you set for yourself, whether that's to become a millionaire, whether that's to take care of your family, whether that's to live in a big house, whether that's to drive a fast car, whatever it is for you, it don't matter, bro. A lot of people try to put certain type of goals in front of you. Hey, you need to do this. You don't need to do nothing but whatever you want to do. Imagine yourself, the top version of yourself, doing whatever he wants to do or doing whatever she wants to do. Imagine if you can get to that 40% faster. That's what waking up early will do for you. Let's listen to it.
is up to 40% more focused in the first 90 minutes after waking. That's like having a cheat code and wasting it arguing with strangers in YouTube comment sections or doom scrolling Amazon for a bigger air fryer. You definitely don't.
If you waking up and going straight on your phone, bro, I recommend you throwing that shit in the motherfucking garbage, bro. When you wake up, don't.
I want y'all folks to understand, bro, like, I'm doing a lot of this shit by myself. Is nobody helping me? Is nobody holding the camera for me? Is nobody just taking this journey with me? Everything I'm doing is on my own. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying all that to say, like, sometimes I don't be motivated, but that's why you got to stay consistent, because even when you're not motivated or you lose motivation and you don't feel like you got a reason to be doing what you're doing, as long as you stay consistent, it'll always goddamn, like, it'll bring back in that drive. It'll make you lock back in again. Like, it was a lot of times when I don't feel like waking up and I don't feel like posting, but I dedicated myself to promising myself I was gonna make a video every 2 days and shit like that. And as much as I didn't feel like getting up, once you get into the motion of doing shit, you feel me, like, you feel like you accomplished something. So what I would tell y'all folks is, bro, just whatever you doing, bro, you're not always gonna be motivated. Sometimes it's gonna be days when you're ready to quit and shit, but just stay consistent, because consistency is key. And at the end of the day, bro, being consistent is what's gonna make you get back motivated. Being consistent is what's gonna make that hard work turn into, like, what you want for real. You get what I'm saying? It's more than just manifesting shit and speaking shit into existence. You got to put the work behind it. So that's where the consistency come into play. And I can tell y'all how consistency could make or break a lot of situations. So a lot of y'all don't remember, but a couple months ago I blew up on social media, which is why a lot of y'all probably be watching me now. But I'm saying that because when I very first started doing all this stuff on social media, I was highly consistent. I was highly motivated. I was posting every day, not every 2 days. I was posting every day. I'm talking about on every platform, TikTok, Instagram, and all of that. But I say that because in less than a month, I had gained 30,000 followers on Instagram, 60,000 followers on TikTok. I had gained 10,000 subs on YouTube, and within a month of me being inconsistent, I lost everything. You get what I'm saying? Not necessarily lost everything, but everything slowed down. All of my hard work it's like it went back to zero. But I say all that because I let my motivation get to me, and my motivation fuck with my consistency, and it lost everything that I worked so hard for. So just remember,
look at it, bro. Get straight to the most effective task. And like I said, if you don't have a most effective task, you can find one. Reading a book is effective, bro. Reading the right books is effective. If y'all want my book list, let me know. Bro, just simply waking up, reading a book for a certain amount of time, getting your mind activated and stimulated will do the job.
Meanwhile, the people you admire, they're not superheroes. They're not meditating on mountaintops at sunrise. They're just awake. They're not grinding at 5 a.m. because they love the sound of their own alarms. They do it because that window right there is prime real estate. No texts, no notifications.
Nobody can interrupt you. Nobody can distract you. Literally, bro, once you're up at 5 a.m., I don't know if they said 5 a.m., but I'm going to say 5 a.m. because y'all know I put everything in my experience. Once you up at that 5 a.m. time, literally nobody can mess with you. Nobody can interrupt you. Nobody can text you. We got our phone in another room anyway, so they can't do that regardless. But still, it's no temptation of, wow, I wonder what so-and-so, they sleep. They are asleep right now, bro.
No toddlers doing cartwheels off the couch. Just pure, uninterrupted laser beam focus. It's not about being a morning person. It's about being a not wasting my prime mental state on cat videos person. There's a difference. And it's the kind of difference that 5 years from now looks like everything you ever said you wanted or not.
Everything is compound interest, bro. I think that's why they said they putting in a 5-year span. Imagine waking up at 5 a.m. every morning, getting to a certain task, getting a certain thing done every single morning at 5 a.m. In 5 years, you're going to be a superhero, bro. In 5 years, you're going to be that person that we was just talking about.
Another year wondering why nothing ever changed. Okay, but what if I hate mornings? Good news. I'm not here to force feed you motivation.
Stop being a bitch. No, I'm just
grind harder in your face like a bad gym meme. I'm not the hustle police. I'm here to show you leverage, the kind that flips the entire game. Because if you can just claim 1 hour in the morning, you'll gain a psychological edge over 95% of people who...
And that's another thing, bro. I truly, genuinely believe once you start waking up early and proving to yourself that you can do it, proof is confidence, bro. If you can actually prove to yourself that you can do something hard, like waking up in the morning, or if you can prove to yourself that you can do something hard, like working out every day, it is so much leverage in your mind. It is so much, it is so much confidence that it builds, bro. Confidence comes from competence in doing something right and doing something good. Imagine doing something that nobody else can even fathom doing. You know how much confidence you are going to have from that one thing? And I think that's half of the battle too. Don't get me wrong. Waking up in the prime mental state and being that person that's like so locked in is amazing. But also what it does to your psyche, being able to wake up early, just knowing that, wow, I can do this hard task that I thought was impossible before. You're going to feel like a superhero. And y'all know the saying, like, if you look good, you perform good. Bro, if you do good, you perform even better, bro. If you can do something that's hard at a point that it seems easy, you will perform like a superhero.
Roll out of bed, instantly dive into TikTok, and spend the rest of the day wondering why they're stressed and behind.
So, telling myself that too. I feel like I don't travel enough. I travel a lot, but I feel like I travel a lot more. Every time I go see different places like this, it just opens my eyes into what I haven't seen yet in the world. And if I haven't seen a lot, I know some of y'all haven't seen nothing. Because I know when I ain't had no money for real, I was just in Pontiac. My first time getting on an airplane was at age 16. And it was for a class field trip. So it's like so many different ways to make it and do what you want to do. I don't know what y'all want to do in life, but if you're watching me, I just want to motivate you to let you know, bro, it's very possible. Because I did the impossible. And it's working out.
To get to where you want to be at is not going to be easy at all, bro.
Bro, if you work hard for something, bro, don't fall out of the game. Stay in the game. Keep your head locked in. Even when it's not fourth quarter, act like it's fourth quarter, because you never know, bro. Like, shit, that one video might change your life. One song might change your life. That one basketball game might change your life. So consistency, going to practice, just practicing your craft and just staying true to what you're doing and being yourself, bro, that shit is important. So anybody that's watching this, I ain't finna give y'all no long ass blabber session. Y'all know I try to keep this shit plain and simple in my vlogs, but bro, just keep working, bro. Always work, bro. You a person, your brain is always growing. As a new person, you learn new information every day, so just always be open to new things, you feel me? Be a sponge. Don't be the motherfucker feeling like he knows too much or you too old or too big to grow, you feel me? I don't believe that shit about a dog can't learn new tricks. If that dog want that treat, he gonna learn them tricks, you feel me? So same shit apply to a person. But Yeah, y'all, we is in traffic right now. I am driving and talking to y'all. I will pick the camera up in a second because I'm trying to get out of traffic. So yeah, man, y'all folks just stay tuned. I'll see y'all folks in a second. All right, so y'all boys know I like to give y'all some highway pulls in the video. Show y'all what the ZL1 talking about, shit like that. We finna, I told y'all about that 4th gear. What'd I tell y'all about that 4th gear? Y'all hear that shit, hold up. Y'all hear that shit. Hold on, we come around a little curve. I gotta goddamn grip the road real quick. Hold up. My bad, y'all. I'm over here playing with my gears. Hold on, we in 4th again?
Here's the real deal. The first hour after you wake up, it's not just the morning, it's your mental launch pad.
No
You're
cap.
running on peak dopamine, your brain's favorite party chemical. Your cortisol's rising.
You got to use it to your advantage, bro. You know what I mean? When you got something like they said, cortisol and dopamine, like those are natural substances in our body that we can genuinely use to become superheroes. Like he said, this is a cheat code for life, and if you use it the right way, your life will definitely get
Just
better.
enough to turn you from a potato into a person. And if you actually channel that chemical cocktail instead of wasting it, you unlock what scientists call flow-prone neuroplasticity. What's that mean in normal person English? Basically, your brain is in wet cement mode. Whatever you pour into it now, it sets. Scroll through Instagram drama, you're cementing distraction. Plan, write, move, or learn something real. You're cementing.
When you first wake up and when you first go to sleep is literally prime mental moments. When you first wake up is because obviously what they said, 40% more productive. And when you go to sleep, if you put a problem, have y'all ever went to sleep with something on your mind and woke up thinking about that same thing? That's because whatever you put in your mind before you go to sleep, your body and your brain will literally figure out that problem in your sleep. You know what I mean? There's 2 types of mind. It's your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Whatever you put in your conscious mind goes down into your subconscious. Your subconscious you don't control, but your conscious you can. If you put something into your conscious mind when you going to sleep, your subconscious mind gonna automatically manipulate it and figure out what the problem is and try to work it, bro. If you ever had the best idea in your life in your dreams, or you woke up and you was thinking about $1 million idea, that's because your subconscious mind is working.
Growth, real compounding, take over the world growth. And that one tiny, unimpressive looking hour, it multiplies into thousands over the next 5 years.
Facts.
Thousands of hours where your competition is still figuring out where they left their left sock. But what do I actually do at 5 a.m.? Relax.
I'm the type of person like, yeah, we talk about like, yeah, what your competition doing? Fuck competition right now, bro. This is literally about you and that man in the mirror that you wake up and see. Try to be better than yourself, because the best version of yourself, as we already said, is a beast, bro. If you can literally be that best version of yourself, which is a beast, and compete with him, you're going to be a dangerous man or woman, whoever watching.
I'm not about to leave you hanging like your last 5 New Year New Me planners that are now somewhere buried in your closet. Here's the 5 a.m. power ritual that'll have
see what he
your
gonna say.
future self high-fiving
This is my first time watching this, by the way.
in the mirror, and maybe even buying your dream car. Step 1, water. Chug it like
Okay.
your dreams depend on it, because they literally do. Your brain's running on low battery after a whole night of dreaming about being chased by giant ducks or whatever you were doing. Hydrate like you mean it. Step 2, move, stretch, walk, or knock out 10 push-ups while questioning every life decision that brought you here. It's okay. Existential dread builds character. Step 3, write one goal. 1, not 40. Not a 12-page manifesto about how you'll get your life together. One clear target. Laser focus. Sniper mode. Hit 1 domino today and tomorrow's already easier. Step 4, learn. Crack open 5 pages of a book, watch a deep dive video, or listen to a podcast that doesn't involve 2 dudes yelling, "Bro, trust me," about investing in alpaca farms. Learn something real.
And none of this is easy. Like, they only see when somebody, like, they gotta see the whole come up. Bro, if I was to, people think my blow up was fast. People think like I went fast with shit. But bro, like, this took streaming. I've been shooting for 2 years, but before that, to get to streaming alone, bruh, people just wanna, nowadays people just don't even want to work no more, bro. I done met people that literally don't want to put in the pain. They just want, oh yo, shout me out, bro, or oh yeah, I'm gonna post my shit on TikTok or this shit and thing. But like, people don't want to genuinely work. That's what's gonna separate you from everybody else.
Yes.
You gonna put the hours in to work. I was in college, laptop, everybody going to parties and shit. I'm in college with my bum ass external drive, hanging out the laptop, editing the video. Bitches is walking past the comment room like, what you doing in here? Like, what are you doing? I'm like,
Y'all hear that shit, but yeah, y'all. We finna pull up at my cousin's house, so I guess I will pick back up the camera when we get there, you feel me, and just talk to y'all a little bit more and shit like that. I forgot to go grab something to eat doing all the goddamn talking. So yeah, man, before we go to my cousin's house, we finna go get some type of lunch or something of that nature, whether it be a smoothie or something. I just need to put some on my stomach. But yeah, I guess I'll get to y'all folks when we get to whatever food spot, drink spot I decide to go to. Pause, because I just said something about putting something in my stomach. That was hella ayo. What I was gonna say, I really forgot what I was gonna say. I really just cut the camera on for nothing just then. This is awkward. My bad, y'all. It do hit different when you feel me, the little bit of goddamn marijuana you used to smoke has touched your short-term memory, so you can't remember what you was finna say like 5 seconds ago. No, I can't be the only person that be happening to, but oh, that's what I was finna tell y'all. Yeah, so yeah, y'all, we supposed to be going to a video shoot later for Mar. If y'all don't know who Mar is, man, shout out to No Love Mar, one of my very good YouTube partners, one of the only people that be helping me with anything when it come to YouTube, for real, because a lot of people don't be trying to give game or put other people on. He's supposed to be real stingy with YouTube, like it's gonna cut their money down or something if you show other niggas how to do YouTube. But yeah, man, shout out to Mar. Finna go do a video with him later.
Step 5. Protect. This hour, it's sacred. No doom scrolling, no texts, no emails. You're the Secret Service agent, and your focus is the president's baby. Nothing gets through until you're done. Why this changes everything.
I agree with it. I definitely put it in a different order, and I recommend you actually experimenting for yourself. I'm the type of guy, I hear something, but I won't make it law until I do it myself, and you should do the same. You should do the same thing. Never take nothing that nobody says is law until you implement it into your own life and figure it out, bro. Even the stuff I'm saying, it works for sure, but still put it into your own life and see what is best for you. I've did multiple routines where I wake up first and work out, I wake up first and eat, I wake up first and work, and I figured out what was the best for me. It's not best for me to wake up and work out. I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I'm working out to maintain my body, you see what I'm saying? So that's not optimal for me. I want to wake up and become the best content creator. So I'm Googling content stuff, you know what I mean? I want to wake up and become the best business owner. So I'm figuring out things with my business, figuring out the best optimal ways to do this and that, you know what I'm saying? So whatever is the best route for you, take that route, and I recommend you doing that the first thing in the morning, you know what I mean? It's gonna sound crazy, but when I wake up, I promise you, I don't brush my teeth. I brush my teeth after I do my deep work, I work out, and then I brush my teeth when I take a shower, you feel me? That's my routine. It worked for me. Don't judge me. Just do it for yourself. Figure out what works for you.
This isn't just about mornings, it's about identity. It's about who you're becoming when no one's watching.
Facts.
Every single time you drag yourself out of bed and act with intention, even when it's the last thing you feel like doing, you're casting a vote for the future you want.
It feels so good, bro. I'm telling you. The version of yourself that has a plan, sets a plan, and no matter what mood you are in, execute it, bro. Oh my gosh, you are literally, like he said, putting like deposits into your future. Think about it as deposits and withdrawals. You tell yourself you're gonna do this, this, and that. If you do it, you are putting the deposit into yourself, into trusting yourself. The best person to impress is yourself. Fuck all these other people. Impress yourself and prove it to yourself. Because once you prove it to yourself, like literally your confidence level goes up. Everything spills out of you like you are a ball of energy at that point. And on the contrary, if you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't, it's like you're doing the opposite. You're taking withdrawals out.
Not with words, with actions. You're voting for the version of you that's focused, disciplined, respected, trusted by yourself. Not
By
the
yourself.
version that almost tried. Not the version that talks about change and then gets distracted halfway through a YouTube rabbit hole about ancient.
And that's another thing, bro. It's so much harder to be distracted in the morning, you know what I mean? Like if you have a hard time at discipline, so to say, just do things that helps your discipline. Like
The in-between feels like nothing, correct. But what a lot of people don't understand is you don't feel like your old self, but you haven't yet arrived at your new life, which is why you feel nothing. But what a lot of people don't understand about this part right here in the in-between is that it's honestly not nothing, but it's just a drift towards the direction that you want to go in. What I mean by that is maybe you may be losing your friends right now. Maybe you're going through certain situations where you're outgrowing certain things that you used to be you get what I'm saying, like you used to be comfortable with. You're outgrowing certain situations, you're outgrowing certain hobbies. You're literally becoming a whole entirely new person from who you once were in this space. And what you're not understanding is on the walk in between towards where you're destined to go or what you see for yourself, there are certain things that you have to first come to agreement with in order for the universe, God, the higher power, whoever you may believe, in order to let you receive these things. So I got a couple things written down that I want to go over so I can keep everything, you get what I'm saying, like to the point, and I'm not all over the place. But I want y'all to understand that during this portion of going from this person you used to be towards going to where you want to be or who you want to become or what you want to have, it's the thing that I said about letting go of old things. It's learning how to be able to detach yourself. A lot of people don't understand that let's not write it as a straight line going towards where you want to be, but more so let's write it as a staircase. And then it doesn't seem like so much of nothing, but it seems like you taking steps towards the direction that you want to go in. So what a lot of people are not going to understand about these steps is each step is something different. It's you detaching from something that you used to be in order to become what you want to become. So for example, maybe again, this step right here could be friends. You get what I'm saying? This step right here might be you detaching from old habits. This step right here might be letting go of your old environment. It's all of these things in the in-between that we don't understand, but it's things that you have to detach yourself from first before you can...
Like waking up early so you don't have distractions, so you don't have these vices around you. Put your cell phone in the other room so you can't get distracted by a notification. Turn your notifications off. There's so many ways around it that will help you and make you literally become... It will force you and shake you into discipline.
Aliens, the version that actually builds the life they keep saying they want. Do the math. 1 intentional hour a day equals 365 hours a year. That's 15 entire days, 2 weeks straight of pure uninterrupted self-mastery. Not crammed into weekends, not squeezed into half-baked some days. Dedicated, sharp, stacked, and if you stack that across 5 years, you've basically built a master's degree in you. While everyone else is binge watching Netflix and debating which Kardashian launched a new lip gloss. Your binge...
And that's only with 1 hour of uninterrupted work a day, bro. It's so easy to be the best version of yourself nowadays, bro. It's just we're so distracted by these cell phones. And if you don't take anything from this video, bro, just take the fact that in 1 hour a day, if you wake up 1 hour earlier than you currently do right now, you could be the best version of yourself in 5 years because everything compounds, man.
Your future. Small hinges swing big doors, and this hinge, the one that swings open everything you say you want, it's not some $2,000 online.
I like that. I never heard that. Small hinges swing big doors.
Course. It's not some magic motivational video. It's your damn alarm clock. You won't feel it tomorrow. You won't feel it next week either. But give it 90 days. 90 days of showing up for yourself when no one's watching. And one day, you'll look in the mirror and think, holy crap, I've got main character energy. You'll see someone who made their future, someone who took control of their time, someone who no longer waits for life to happen. But of course, you could always hit snooze. Keep giving your best brain to social media and your leftovers to your goals. You can let another year slip by while you watch other people live the life you keep wishing you had. Here's the hard truth. The next 5 years are coming, whether you hit snooze or not. But the question is, will you be the one building your future, or will you be the one binge watching someone else's success story? If you're ready to win your mornings and dominate your decade, smash that like button.
The time is going to pass regardless, chat. 10 years from now is going to be 10 years from now, whether you lock in or whether you don't. 10 years from now going to be 10 years from now, whether you make you some money or you don't. It's either you lock in right now and do the things that you know you're supposed to do, or just wait. You know what I mean? And nothing good comes from waiting, because the ideal version of yourself is doing everything that you said you was going to do. So why not be that person, man? Why not you?
Years. And then next day you got everything figured out. And everybody sitting here looking at you wondering, how the hell you figured all this shit out whole time? They not knowing that this shit took you a long time.
At the end of the day, you gotta embrace your flaws. You know what I'm saying? You're already one of one. So you might as well be the best version of yourself, you feel me? Like, it don't matter what the next person got, what that person got, what the you got. Cause you got a lot going on, you feel me? You really Himothy, you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, lock the in, son. The haters, fuck everybody else. It's you versus the world. Real shit though.
Get off your ass and go grind, bro. Real talk. Get off your ass and go grind, man. Go make that money, man. Cause once you make that money, man, everything else gonna fall in line. No cap. Once you make that money, everything else gonna fall in line, man. You start making money, you gonna start walking taller, head up high, confidence gonna grow. You gonna start dressing better, eating good, looking good, feeling good, talking good. And then once everybody see that, once you look good, feel good, talk good, walk good, man, bro, you won't even, man, that's when everything else fall in place, bro. I'm telling you, bro, women become easier to get. A woman love a man who got their shit together, who walk good, talk good, look good, smell good.